That's that ever-popular Monday question.
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel? Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
Somewhere on the phone.
Good morning, Maggie.
Somewhere, yes. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Wonderful.
Doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. I apologize. I did not make it to the studio. Just some last-minute things at the cathedral, cleaning up from yesterday and getting ready for tomorrow. It's been a busy few days, but what glorious days.
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit about some of the special activity tomorrow. Obviously the Mass, but give us an indication of some of what we might expect when we all show up there. In fact, we'll be broadcasting live. Mr. Finn and I will be up in the big balcony in the back, giving our listeners an opportunity to hear the Mass who can't make it out there.
Well, that's a great thing because my understanding is it's going to be a packed house. They have kids coming from all over the diocese to be bussed in. Everybody's invited. I think it's going to be very similar to his installation Mass. I think there'll be standing room only. So if you plan on going, I would advise getting there early, 10 o'clock Mass. Unfortunately, I will not be there, so I can't give you any heads up, but I will actually be, for Bishop Thomas, be praying at the tomb of John Paul II in St. Peter's tomorrow.
My goodness.
Nice.
Wow.
So we leave, be heading to Rome tonight, and we'll be praying for him and for all the people of the diocese tomorrow.
Doesn't get any better than that. Wow.
Yeah, somebody chastised me a little bit, like I didn't plan that very well. I'm missing his anniversary Mass. I said, well, but I'll go pray for him in Rome at the tomb of St. John Paul II, so...
Yeah,
I think that helps
that'll be the day after his feast. Yeah, wow.
Well, it'll be the day of his feast because we'll be doing it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And I should know this, having heard his bio, but I don't remember. I know that Pope Benedict, 10 years ago would have been Pope Francis who assigned him to Toledo. But who raised him to auxiliary bishop in Philadelphia? Was that Pope Benedict or St. John Paul II? Must have been Pope Benedict, right?
I'm not sure what year. I'd have to what year was he?
Yeah, it would have been Pope Benedict, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2005. John Paul II died April 2nd, 2005.
Yeah, so it would have been.
And I'm not
Pope
sure. I
Benedict.
think he was already. I think I don't want to be 100. You'd have to ask the bishop that question, but I think it was Pope Benedict. But
So send your question to Bishop at AnnunciationRadio.com.
yeah, there you go. Well, ask him that today. Hey, who made you a bishop?
Yeah.
But yes. No, but even if you were there yesterday, and if not, I just want to say what a beautiful Vesper service. And the homily, it was called a homily, but actually it was Bishop Thomas's prayer. He came down, knelt in front of the Eucharist, and basically prayed to Jesus. And it was absolutely beautiful. And then he gave us 15, 20 minutes of just sacred silence just to pray, which was absolutely beautiful. It was just, it just really moved me very much to listen to this homily and then have that private time and own personal time to pray to our Lord.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to come out tomorrow, even if it's standing room only. If you need a seat, we'll make sure you get a seat. But I'd love to fill up the cathedral, standing room only, fill up the parking lot. I mean, I'd love to see the whole place just jam-packed with people giving thanks for these last 10 years. And we definitely want to make sure that the cathedral itself is filled to capacity.
And then
absolutely. Go ahead, Ron.
I was going to say the enshrinement of the relic of Carlo Acutis on the side altar there. I think that will still be there, right?
Oh yes, it's the cathedrals, and it's going to be on at the side altar of St. Joseph, so you can go and venerate that. It's right close to the kneeler, so you can get a very good view of it. It's over there by, if people aren't familiar with the cathedral, it's just before you get into the Blessed Sacrament Chapel. The St. Joseph altar is on that side. Absolutely, come and venerate it. And my understanding, too, is for tomorrow, there will be a relic of John Paul II there for veneration. It's not ours. It's being borrowed. But so you'll be able to, John Paul II on his feast day, and also blessed, soon-to-be St. Carlo Acutis.
And again, circling back,
you're going
to be at the tomb of St. John Paul II at the side altar there tomorrow, right?
I will, yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yes, so we're going to go, we'll try and get there around 4, which would be 10 o'clock time when the Mass starts. So we'll we'll spend time in prayer there in front of his tomb for our dear bishop.
On his feast day, on the
On
feast day
his
of
feast
St.
day
John.
and installation day, yes.
My goodness, how fantastic! Thank you, Maggie.
Yes,
You're a
is.
jewel. You're
Thank
absolutely
you, guys.
fabulous.
Yeah,
Yes, God bless you guys. Have a good day.
yeah, have a safe trip, and can't wait to hear more from there.